right, thank you very much. So, without wasting much time, today in history, 1990, the coup. On March 4th, Sebi, who was in Taiwan at the time, was ousted in a bloodless coup in Bisho, the capital of Siskay. Brigadier, an officer in the Siskay Defense Force, took over the government and vested executive and legislative authority in a military council or council of state appointed by him. On the day of the coup, Gogza told a rally at which he shared the platform with anti-apartheid activists that his intention was not to suppress the feelings of the people and that his ultimate goal was the reincorporation of Ciskei into South Africa. The coup was greeted with enthusiastic, popularly demonstrations of support, which later escalated into attacks on and looting of property associated with the Sibi regime. The new government was forced to call in the South African Defense Force to assist in controlling the situation. 1980. Robert Mugabe becomes Zimbabwe's first black prime minister, a hero of the black struggle against the white minority rule in his country. Mugabe won a landslide victory. More recently, his oppressive style of leadership has been condemned domestically and internationally. 1932. Zinzile Miriam Makeba, nicknamed Mama Africa, was a South African singer and civil rights activist known for becoming the first African artist to globally popularize African music. Makeba was born in Johannesburg, South Africa on March 4th, 1932. 1877 today in history. Garrett Augustus Morgan, born on March 4th, 1877, was a renowned African-American inventor who was best known for developing the traffic signal and gas marks. He gained particular renown when in 1918 he used the gas marks to save the lives of workers trapped in a tunnel that was filled with fumes when other rescue attempts were unsuccessful. Morgan was also widely believed to be the first African American resident of Cleveland to own an automobile. 2007, Estonia was the first country to allow its citizens to vote in a parliamentary election through the World Wide Web. 1977. The earthquake of 4th March 1977 incurred one of the heaviest earthquake-related death tolls of the 1970s around the world. It caused the loss of 1,578 lives and injured an additional 11,221, with 90% of the fatalities being in the capital city of Bucharest. Moving to Did You Know for today. Did you know that an elephant's ears are used to regulate body temperature? Each ear has a lot of tiny blood vessels that are close to the surface. If an African elephant needs to cool down, they flap their ears to create a breeze and cool down their blood supply efficiently. Their blood vessels can also dilate to increase the flow of blood to their ears and increase cooling. Did you also know there are only 4 words in the English language which end in "dos"? They are hazardous, horrendous, stupendous, and tremendous. Did you also know that tree hugging is forbidden in China? Some years ago, a mass tree hugging took place just outside China's Imperial Garden. Since then, the government has forbidden tree hugging in the country. Did you also know that the dot over a lowercase, that is I, and J, the dot there, is called a tittle or superscript dot. The word tittle is known to be a combination of words tiny and little and refers to a small stroke or dot in writing or printing. And that's all for today on Today in History. And did you know?
Thank you so much, Miss Regina Bless, for educating us.